Okay, right, so we've got a circuit this morning, and equipment is one kettlebell, one chair, one resistance band. We're going to go some stretching as well, so we need 2 cushions and a Pilates ball. With no further ado, we're going to get cracking. These are 1-minute rounds, and it's bare P, alternate step backs. Are we ready, team? Let's go. So, 1 bare P, 1 back step. 1 bare P, 1 back step. Now you're going to alternate the legs, as I've just said, gang. Okay, so you're going to alternate the legs. So I'm just going to keep my eye out for Doddy. So I'm just going to text her. Okay. So I've got the sound up on that now. So these are 1-minute rounds with an 8-second breaker. So I'm just going to keep coming back and checking. As always, I've got the music playing for the live class. And we've got your own music add-on if you're watching it on YouTube. And time. Over to your kettlebell for me, please, guys. Grab that. We've got a single arm kettlebell pickup. Let's go again. So 1 on there, and then keep alternating. So keep alternating, guys. I'm just going to alter my camera angle on for the live class. It's just a little bit low. Hopefully that's a bit better. So what have I got planned for you this morning? So we've got some 1-minute rounds. So this week we've been working on 1 minute and 20 seconds. Now, we're still going to be doing the 1 minute with the 20 seconds, but this morning it's 1-minute rounds and then some 20-second rounds. You've got 12 different 1-minute rounds and just 4 20-second rounds. We're going to keep repeating the same 20-second rounds when we get there. Okay, that's going to go out the way. Over to the chair. We've got a kneeling burpee off the chair. Stay close, drop the knees and stand up. So again, on the YouTube, just going to move that over so I'm a bit closer. Now on this one, make sure that your knees land fairly close. It's not really a burpee, it's hands-on and a little drop down, guys. So whereas you would normally jump back for your burpee, you don't. You sort of just do a little one and drop. It's very much about your core. So it's quite a lively start straight into it. Ten seconds left, and then we're going to go back to our kettlebell. Time. Back to your kettlebell. So we've got our, again, remember it's some repeat exercises from this week. 1 goblet, 2 biceps. 1 and 2. Hold it high. 1 and 2. So this is our 4th 1-minute round. Then we're going to go into our 20-second rounds. So just showing a little side view of that, holding it high, and then you're squatting down. Just check your toes are forwards, guys, and your feet aren't too wide. It's good. Let's get rid of that. Okay, 20 seconds. Side shuffle to start with. Let's go again. So side shuffles. So these are 20-second exercises with just 4 seconds in between them. You've got 4 exercises again. But this time you're going to do 2 sets and it's all cardio. Moving curtsy. So I'm moving curtsy. Has to stay in, guys. This has been one of the exercises that have worked your ass and your waist. So I really wish I could have recorded more videos this week because it's been a good week. So side lunges, 2 up, and then 1 power jack. So side lunge, 1 power jack. So 1 side lunge, 2 side lunges, 1 power jack. Doddy, you've already missed the first round, mate, but join in now. Okay. Then we're going to go prisoner squats. Prisoner squats. That's it. If you're just joining us, don't do the jump, do the squat, otherwise it's too much. So again, it's okay to join us late, just make sure you calm it down. Side shuffles. So this morning, it's a circuit. It's always a summing up of the week, what we've done all week. Always put together slightly differently, which is where we're at this morning. We've been on 1 minute and 20s all week. Okay, moving curtsy. So we've been on the 1 minute and 20 seconds all week. I've decided to put all the 1 minutes together and the 20 seconds together, and we'll be doing each block, moving through it. Prisoner. Now remember, I want the fingertips on the back of the head like so, and you can jump or just have a toe raise. Side lunges and a power jack. After this one, it's just our second round through, and we're going to go back to the minute rounds. It's going to be resistance band next, and time. Grab your resistance band. Back to your 1 minute rounds. Recovery time, guys. Heart rate should have gone up. Are we ready? Let's go. So we've got our raise and pull back. I've used this a couple of times this week. Now if you want to make it harder, do 2 pullbacks. 1, 2. Now you can always stay on the 1, or you can keep it on the 2. Your call, guys. Still breathing fairly heavy after that cardio round. And that's okay, guys. It's not a lack of fitness. It's just the workout effect. I'm wondering what's going on. Sorry, I've got a cat on the screen. I've got one of my little screens. And I was trying to work out what that was, if that was a puzzle face. Now after this one, we're on chest press on the floor. Okay, down we go. Kettlebell chest press. Kettlebell chest press. Let's go, straight down. Sorry, I was looking what's next. So you've got your kettlebell chest press now with a kettlebell, obviously. So again, make sure you're doing that little tip and tuck action here. Make sure we've got that little tip and tuck action. Now again, even when you're doing the chest presses, it's a throwaway exercise for us now. But again, you've still got time and still got that thought process of keeping the spine down, keeping that tailbone tipped and tucked. And then we're going to go into that little marching exercise next that we've done this week. But I want you to really, really focus. Every time you do it, you just get a little bit better at it. Which is Helen language for. Put that down, arms out, tip and tuck that tailbone, relax into the floor. And then we're just going to do our little march. And again, remember, hip flexors are off on this one if you drive the back down and tip and tuck. Lower back is off if you tip and tuck. Okay, which leaves us just with the abdominals as your main mover. And again, focusing on the tip and tuck, number one. Number two, you're going to think about the foot lift and the foot place. Number three, if you get number one and number two right, there isn't a number three. You should just be getting that hit on your lower abs. Now the next exercise, we're going back to kettlebell, but we're staying down on the floor. You're going to relax your abs off for a few seconds, and then we're going to do the pull over. But you might find that you can't relax your abs off because I've drilled you so hard this week. So hard on this action. Relax it off if you can. I'm just pressing my tailbone down and stretching my abs out, pressing it back down again, and picking the kettlebell up. And we've got pullovers. Pullovers. This is our fourth 1 minute exercise. Now the pullover is triceps, top of the chest, shoulders, and if you're tipping and tucking, core. After this one, you're back on your feet. We're going back to those 20-second exercises. They're exactly the same. So it's going to be side shuffles, curtsies, prisoners, side lunge and power jack. When you hit the bell, leave that behind you. Sit yourself up. Okay, we're coming into our little side-to-side shuffles. Are you ready? Let's go, guys. So, keep going. Sorry, I've got a little pop-up on my screen. Okay. I'm just going to get everyone to mute because I've just let there's a couple of you still in. I've not muted everybody. Sorry if that's been bleeding all over. It's now muted and we're all good. Okay, moving curtsies, please, guys. Moving curtsies. So again, this is just your little reprieve. And again, remember, these are all exercises that you've done this week. Okay, and we're still working on that process. Prisoner squats. Let's go. Now again, you can jump. As if you jump in or squatting, watch your knees don't go in, okay, as you're coming down, so we're not doing that, so that just switches the glutes off. Don't want to do that, do we? Side lunges and a power jack. Now if you want to make it more cardio, add 2 power jacks. Remember, we do 2 sets of these. Side shuffle. Side shuffles. So we should be going through this swimmingly, guys. Moving curtsy. So big wide step. Make sure you're touching down with alternate hands. Shouldn't have to tell you that, guys. Oh, my glutes. Pop in. Time. Prisoner. Let's go. So with a toe raise or with a jump. Watch those knees. Side lunge and power jack. Same thing, 1 or 2 power jacks. Next exercise. Back on the floor with your kettlebell. We've got commandos. Time. Down we go. Commandos. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys. With the kettlebell if you can. I'm going to do alternate legs. Oh, my abs. Oh, my days. So I don't know if you remember, I said we've got 3 blocks, so I said we've got 12 1-minute exercises and 4 20-second exercises that we're going to repeat. So this is coming up to our exercise number 9, this one is. Get ready to get back on your feet. And we've got clean squat, press, triceps next. Clean squat, press, triceps. You ready? Let's go, guys. So 1 clean, 1 squat, 1 press, 1 tricep. Now you can do it slow and pause each section, or you can speed it up a bit. If I tell you you've got pick-ups and jump next set, it might sway you in your speed. Hence me going on the slow steady. Down it goes. There's various ways to do this. 1 and 1 to start with. 1 pick up, 1 jump. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you how you can make it harder or easier. Easier first. 2 pick-ups to your 1 jump is easier. Okay? Or you can do 1 pick-up, 2 jumps, which is harder. Your call, 1 and 1, 2 and 1, whichever way you decide to take it. Time. Okay. 1 goblet squat, 1 shoulder press. Gather it in. Let's go. 1 goblet, 1 press. This is your 12th 1-minute round. got that 20-second round coming up after this one, and then I'll tell you what you're going to do. Nearly there. As you can see, I'm deliberately breaking this one up. And time. Get ready. Back to your side shuffles. Let's go, guys. Side shuffle. So we've got those 4 repeated cardio exercises. Sticking true to our 1 and 20s. Moving curtsy. And again, this is in. Again, as all of them are, so we've already done them this week. Depending on what class you've done, actually, obviously. Time. Prisoner. Let's go. As always, you can do a toe raise, or you can do that jump. Keeping that there. Try not to pull yourself down. Keep your eye gaze up. Time. 2 side lunges. Either 1 or 2 power jacks. Side shuffle. Moving curtsy. So we've just had a new resident in the garden, and it's a squirrel, and we've named him Sebastian, and Moby is very interested in Sebastian. Prisoner. Let's go, guys. So every morning now, Moby manages to keep it together for a while, then he just has to take chase. But it's not going to be long before Sebastian calls his bluff. Side and power jack. Now, after this, I'm going to give you 10 seconds recovery, just to get your breath back. And in that time, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. Time. So, we're going back to the minute rounds. We're going to do all 12 in order, as we've just done them, all the way through. Exercise 1 was burpee, alternate step back. Are we ready? Let's go. So, it's 1 burpee, 1 step back. So it's literally in the order that we did it, guys. I want you to really focus on that big step back. Remember, this is my warm-up exercise. Excuse me, that's a cough and a sniff. No fart though, there we go, no cough, sniff, fart. We're all right. And time. To your kettlebell, please, ladies. And we've got pickups. Alternate hands. Let's go, gang. Now, we did the alternate pickups on Wednesday. It's been a while since we've done them. Feel it on my tummy. And maybe, just maybe, that's what's working around those shoulder muscles. Oh, Sebastian's down in the middle of the lawn now. What do you enter in the name of my squirrel, Sebastian? Yeah? Now, the next time you do the kneeling bear P, which is coming up, it's your call whether you do it off the chair or whether you do it off the floor. I will demonstrate both options. You've already done it off the chair, so I'll kick you off on that and then show you what you need to do on the floor. Okay, in fact, actually do the other way around. So it's chair, kneeling bear P or floor. Start on the floor for the kneeling. Let's go. And then I want you to add a squat in. But it's only the squat off the floor version. If you're doing the chair version, same as round one. It's good, guys. Got a mixed bag at home at the moment. Some are doing it off the floor, some are doing it off the chair, which is fine. Time. Grab your kettlebell. 1 goblet, 2 bicep. Let's go. So, 1 of them and 2 of these. So remember, it's the same exercises, same order, same time frame. That was a rubbish squat. I did that then, guys. Don't catch yourself doing that. It's down. And your elbows will come to the sides of the knees if you've got your goblet squat right. And again, watching the feet, don't go too wide. It's going to catch your tummy as well. After this one, we've got our resistance band. So remember, you've got 1 or 2 pullback option. Okay, get rid of that, replace it with a band. Let's go, guys. So you've got 1 there, or you can take it to 2. So your call. Next exercise is going to be our chest press. Our chest press next. So again, don't forget that you're really working the reverse of the shoulders here. When you hear the bell, ditch the band. You're not going to need it again. And it's on the floor for your chest press. Okay, down we go. I'm sweating. Okay, so we've got chest press. Knees bent, tailbone tipped and tucked. Away you go, nice and steady. So we've got our little chest press going on here. Number 6 on our 12 1-minute rounds. You don't need to be Einstein to work out that you've got 12 minutes of exercise. And within that, you've got 80, 90 odd seconds of breather. After this one, we've got to do our tip and tuck abs march. Okay, pop that down. Okay, we've got our tip and tuck ab march. So tip and tuck, relax the shoulders, and then only when you're satisfied you're in the best position that you possibly can be, do we do the march. And again, if you can't feel it, you need to be thinking the origin of your movement is your lower abs. If you're having trouble with that, take your middle fingers and press them in to the right down and the lower part of your abs, and you should feel that moving. Keep the shoulders relaxed there, guys. Keep it tipped and tucked. After this one, we're staying down for our pullovers. Time, staying down. Reach over. I'm not pulling mine up yet. I'm going to make sure I'm in a good position. So we tip and tuck, pullovers. Touch the breastplate and then overhead. If you want to make it harder, slow it down and make sure that you're touching the breastplate and that you gently touch the floor behind the head. Okay? That will make it harder. It's the expectation of the touch. It's like that old-fashioned exercise where you see a trainer or Rocky Balboa having a med ball slammed into his tummy. It's not the med ball that works, it's the expectation, guys. It's the brace. After this one, we're on our feet. Okay, up on our feet. We're going back to our 20-second rounds, just once through. Are you ready? Side shuffles, let's go. Side shuffles. Just one time through here, guys. One time through. So I'm looking for a tissue, which I haven't got. Moving curtsy. Time. Prisoner. Let's go, guys. Head up. Time. Side lunges. With that 1 or 2 power jacks. Time. Okay, back to 1 minute. Let's keep it going heart rate wise, guys. 1 pick up, 1 jump. You ready? Let's go. 1 pick up, 1 jump. So remember your options, gang. You can do 2 pickups, 1 jump, 2 jumps, 1 pickup, or 1 and 1. So I'm still looking for tissue. Don't know why I do this to myself. I keep it down here, then I take it up in the evening when I'm tidying the room up. And it annoys me greatly, guys. You'll see that I'm standing up and really opening up my hip flexors. Time. 1 clean, 1 squat, 1 press, 1 tricep. Let's go again. Clean, squat, press, tricep. Speed it up if you want to. Exercise that's coming up is your 1 goblet and 1 shoulder press. If it's going to make your mind up about your speed. There is no more cardio. Okay, I'm not lying to you. There's no more 20-second rounds. But this is still cardio, guys, because you're working every muscle in the body. Remember, it's always about how many muscles you recruit, never about the speed. Time. Feet in. You ready? 1 goblet, 1 press. Let's go. I think maybe I should have started this in reverse, guys, because as always, the last round is the toughest, because we're into it. But when you're doing a summing up like this, it can be quite nasty. But hey ho, what's new? It's commando next. And down. Commando's next, guys. So down you go. Take your kettlebell. Off you go. So for the purpose of a home, my live is, keep going, you've got commandos. Alternate leg or double, don't mind which. Okay, just changing the music. So this is going to be nice and slow, guys. So the music's coming up. This is just for the purpose of people at home. And time, gang. Okay, right, so from there, stay down on the floor. So, I'm just going to move that out of the way. Make sure you've got your pillows and your Pilates ball near you. I'll just put a towel down for my head here. Now, this is just a little finisher, really. I put it in yesterday morning on my live class, and I put it in on this morning's routine, which was the chill. So first things first, I want you to lie on the floor and make sure you're pulling the waist off the floor. Okay, so still very much in there, guys, okay? And then from there, now when we do this, if you can rise your leg right the way up high, I know that you just let your hip go down, your waist go down, okay? Right, are we ready? Forward as far as you can. Back as far as you can, feel the hip flexor stretch. Touch the foot. Raise it 4 times, keep the waist off the floor. 3 and 4. Now go forwards again. Forwards, backwards, to the foot. 4, 3, keep the waist off the floor. 2, 1, go forwards. Forwards as far. Back as far, keeping the waist off the floor. Raise it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go forwards again as far as you can. Go back as far as you can. Now raise it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Now from there, reach round for your pillows, guys. Put them underneath the head. And I'm just going to literally make sure I've got a nice towel underneath there. Bend the knees for me, please, guys, here. Now, again, done this morning in the stretch. So reach that arm out and then reach that one on. And then all you're going to do is reach that up and drop yourself over and hold that. So we're now getting that spiral off the waist, that stretch on that glute, that open up through the chest. Now this is a variation of the best stretch ever, which is basically this, but we move, and I'm just holding it today. So I've got some really chill music playing off in the background here. And you've got another 15 seconds, guys, just to chill out there. And then what we're going to do is, we're going to sit up slowly, change sides, move the pillows around. But we've got that leg one to do first. And bring that arm back and use that to push yourself up with. Spin it round. Okay, I'm just going to move my pillows that side. Okay. I'm also going to reset the clock. That's been keeping us ticking away quite nicely. So I'm going to lie myself down. And again, remember that I want that waist off the floor. I'm not going to overly drill this because you know what you're doing. Are we ready? Let's go. Forward as far as you can, keeping the waist off. Go back, feel that hip flexor stretch. Then join the toes and then raise it 4 times. 2. Remember, I'm looking at you on screen, guys. If I can see you rising too high, I know you're letting that waist drop. Don't let yourself down, guys. Forwards. Oh, working hard on that core. Backwards, stretching that hip flexor. 4 raises here, tightening up those little muscles that support the spine, which is why it's in this little stretch bit. Okay. Forwards as far. Back as far. Raise it. Oh, God. Now we're going to go forwards again as far. Last set. Forwards. Blinky neck. Backwards. Raise it. 1, 2, 3. The hit there is phenomenal. And rest. Reach round for your pillows again, guys. Slide them underneath the head. Bend the knees. Okay. Make sure that I've just adjusted my pillow if you've seen them. I've just taken it towards the end. Slide that arm out in a straight line. It doesn't need to be going up there. Down that goes there. Sandwich them together. And then just reach to the sky. And then just open it out. My eye gaze, I didn't get round to talking about your eye gaze. Straight up at the ceiling, guys. Don't feel the need to take it over to that arm, because you don't need to. And I know, again, this has got its origins in yoga, and they would probably tell you to take your head with it. And also remember that yoga is thousands and thousands of years old. But you know what, guys? We know a little bit more about the body than we did 1,000 years ago. Just ask yourself that question when somebody from yoga tells you, we've been doing this for thousands of years. You know what? We've got x-rays now. We know what works. And then just bring it up to the centre. And you're going to walk your feet. I'm going to keep your heads on the pillow. You're going to walk your feet out wide-ish. Okay? And then from there, you're going to drop your right knee down. Okay? Sorry, I've got you wrong. Soles of the feet together. Sorry, soles of the feet together. So from there, drop the right knee down, the left foot will go flat. Now push that hip up to the ceiling. And then roll it the other way. So the left knee will go down, right foot will go flat. Gently push off that right foot and feel that stretch. Now change sides. So we're just going to push it up. And change sides. I am going to do a little video of just this stretch, guys, because I really do rate this stretch. It's very nice, very gentle. Roll it. And then lift it. Roll it. And lift it. One more time each way. Roll it and lift it. And you'll feel all that stretch going on. Roll it. And lift it. And again, genteel. And back to the centre. This time we're going to walk those feet out. Okay. Keeping the left knee still, I want you to push that right knee in as far as it will go. Keep the shoulders down, eye gaze up to the ceiling. Bring it back to the centre. Pushing that left knee in this time, feeling the stretch down the front of the thigh, going into the hips and maybe up into your tummy muscles. Back to the centre. And then we're just going to push that right knee inwards again. Back up to the centre. Drop in again on that left side. Back to the centre. One more time each way. Pushing that right knee inwards. And then back into the centre. And then finally that left knee will go in. And time from there. I'm just going to do one more stretch on each side for me. Okay, so just going to pop that right ankle above that left knee. Okay, there we go. And then all you're going to do is drop that over to the left side, and we're just going to hold it there. Now I've just got rid of timers on this one because I'm not going to work with the timer anymore. Okay, so I can feel a stretch here going through into my hip. We've also got a spiral going off. I've been working hard on my spirals for stretches. Now when we change sides, you're going to keep the legs crossed, but you're going to use your left arm to push onto the floor. Push hard with the left arm and bring it up to the centre. Pause it, control it down, and then take it the other way. I've got the whole of my right thigh now on the floor. And again, we're spiralling the other way. Now, we've done this stretch before, but I brought in the use of the arm to move us from one side to the other. Use that right arm to press into the floor and bring yourself back. Gently change sides. So I've now got my left ankle sitting on my right knee, and then all I'm going to do is drop it over to the right side first. Sorry, I'm having a little peek over my leg there to see what you're doing. There we go. Then on this one, when I get you to change sides, you're going to push off, keep that arm out straight, and you're going to push off and use that, and that stops any pressure on that spine when we do the rotation. It's a cool exercise, but it just needed a little bit of modification. Now take that right arm, press heavily into the floor, and then control it over to the other side. Now, I'm not as flexible on this side. I haven't got as much of my thigh down. Sadly, you can't see it because of the camera angle. You're just going to have to take my word for it. I'm rubbish on this side. Push heavily on that left arm to bring it up. Release that leg off. Do a little very technical knee waggle. Roll to your side. Sit yourself up. Thank you very much for your time this morning, guys.